Good morning, my dear friends, as well as my dear students. So, today in this program, I'm going to tell you one C program to print all the natural numbers, all the positive natural numbers. So, for that purpose, although this is very easy, but still, if you are having any kind of confusion, like you are just starting your for loop and you were not aware like how actually the for loop would work, then in that case you could start the programs like these. Okay, so like first of all, in the initial stage of the for loop, you want to print only and only the natural numbers. So for that purpose, what you do, you just open the one empty file in the code block, and what you need to do, you need to print all the natural numbers, right? But like if the user is entering any negative number, so you need to put condition over there. So one condition we would put like using the if statement. After that we would apply the for loop to print all the natural numbers, whatever range the user has given. All right, so first of all, what you do, you just include your header file, that is hash include stdio.h. After that, your main function, that is int main. Then the curly braces, you need to start and as well as it would be ended. And after that, like before this ending of the curly braces, you need to write return 0 with semicolon, so that compiler could terminate the statement over here. Okay, all right, now within this main function you need to write the main logic. So the main logic, first of all, what do you want, like the user would enter only and only one positive number. So for that purpose you just print one message like printf enter any positive number, so that user could get the message ki like only and only the positive number the user has to enter. All right, but has you declared your variable? No. Then for that purpose, what you need to do, you need to declare your variable where you need to assign the values. Okay, all right, what I'm doing, like int means the variable type is int. Now one number I just want. Okay, all right, n. Then for loop statement, I just want I. It could be n, it could be I, it could be a. Totally depends upon you people. So why we are using this I variable? For the looping purpose, so that we could give we could initialize our for loop, we could give the condition to our for loop, and we could increase the value. So that is why one variable is for looping. All right, after that you just come here and you just assign okay, like where you just want to store this value. So for example, I just want to store the positive number into n. So that is why I have written over here. After that, I'll put semicolon to terminate my line. All right. After that, like you need to put one condition. If still the user has entered any negative number, then there is one condition which I need to put. Like if the number is less than equals to 0, that means if a user has entered any negative number, then one message would be printed on the screen. That would be like kindly enter any one positive number. Okay, all right. And after that, what will happen? Like our program would return the value that is 1, means one error will be generated. What actually it is indicating? It indicates that an error if there is a negative value. Now you need to close this if statement. Okay, now if the user has entered any positive number, then what to do? Because this statement, like this if the condition is for only for the negative number, but if user has entered any positive number, then what you need to do? So directly what you do, okay, like for, or you could try okay, like printf the natural numbers, the natural numbers from 1 to, like I'm just writing percentage dy because I need to print कि कहाँ से कहाँ तक हमको चाहिए, percentage dr, and where I need to store. My number has been given into n, so that is why I'll write n. Okay, after that I'll put my condition, what I need to print. This printing is for only giving, only for showing the like number to the, or the range to the like user. That is why I printed over here. Otherwise I could print within the for loop as well. So for loop would be started I equals to 1. For loop would be started from 1 because we want to print all the natural numbers. No? For example, I have given the range that is 15,123. Right? So like I'll start from 1 now because all the natural numbers you want to print till that number which the user has entered. So that is why. So a for loop always says ki like you need to put three things into it. Means for, in case of for loop we are having three components. The first component is the initialization part. The second component is like the condition. So here I am writing the condition ki I is less than equals to n. Then the third statement or the third component says ki like either you just increase the either you just increase the value or decrease the value. So this is all about our for loop statement. After that, what do you need to print? You need to print the number, right? The number I just want to print now. Okay. So in next line I just want to print now. So what you do, you just use backslash n over here. Why? This backslash n is being used for printing the number line by line, right? So automatically like the number would be printed into the next line. After that, where actually the natural number has been stored in I. So I'll print I over here. Then to terminate the line, I'll write the semicolon over here, done. So that means all the coding part has been done. So if the number is negative, then this part would be like checked, and if the number is negative, then the upper part would be checked. Okay, all right. Enter any positive number I have written. Okay, after that the number I'll enter. Okay, but before that I have put one condition, like if n is less than equals to 0, then what do I need to do? Like then you just print, like the user need to enter printf. One message you need to give, now he kindly enter any one positive number. All right, so this message you want to give to the user now. After that semicolon, then you need to return 1. So this is actually indicating like it indicates the error. Then after that, for the positive number I need to print or I need to use the for loop. This is for the positive number. For example, you have given one number, so after that to print all the natural numbers, one for loop would be started. All right, so after that you just save your program with positive dot and you just run your program with the help of F9. For example, I have printed 1556. So all the natural numbers will be printed on the screen in the next line. From 1, it would start from 1, as you could see, 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, till the range the user has given, that is 1526. So just like that, you could print all the natural numbers. Alright, so I hope this is clear to everyone. So if you like this video, please do subscribe the channel, and if you are like suffering from any kind of problem, then please do like what you could do, you could comment in the below comment box and could let me know so that I could solve or resolve your problem. Alright, so thank you my dear students as well as my dear friends. Thank you so much.